What's up, folks? It's 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is a Tuesday night, heading into Wednesday. So I'm just doing a quick live stream, man. I spent all day with the OnePlus 7 Pro, and I wanted to talk about it for a little bit. Hopefully, you guys are up and about. I know it's late, but hopefully there's some people. Well, different time zones. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely different time zones. So I wanted to kick it with you guys for a little bit, man. All right, guys, welcome back. And get your thoughts and get your opinion on some things. So we're gonna scooch around here. Yes, I said scooch. We're gonna scoot over. How's the audio? Can I get an audio check? Somebody give me a thumbs up if the audio is good. Audio should be great. Man, somebody said just woke up. Man, different time zones. Somebody said just woke up. Audio is good? Okay, thumbs up. Appreciate the love. Cruz, I see y'all. It's morning where you are. Okay. Got me a nice hot cup of coffee. And just wanted to hang with you guys for a little bit, man. I know it probably won't be a lot of people in this stream tonight. But I might do something a little different tonight. Who knows? Got some things lined up. Let's open up the chat over here on a separate device so I can get some things going here. I love these. Man, Fight Nation. Dude, you really should have kept these. I know you needed your microphone, but you should have kept these. I talked about you in one of my upcoming videos. Not bad, just, I gave you a shout out pretty much. Vibe Nation in the house. Let me see here. Got my other laptop on this side of me. I want to open up the chat big enough to where I can see it so much without without kind of using my glasses all the time. Hey, it's nothing wrong with glasses. I want to chat again. This is my third time buying the OnePlus 7 Pro. And this is good. This is a good thing because I wanted to clarify a few things about the OnePlus 7 Pro. Shoot. Uh-oh. Feedback. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit it on my phone. So I wanted to clarify a few things. Now, I know a lot of people... wow, it's 5 a.m. where that person is. Shout out to the morning crew, man. I didn't bring Monday smartphone news. I have a reason for that. I really have a lot going on, folks. I got other things other than YouTube, and I try to bring you as much coverage as possible. But I put out a lot of content, so I make sure you are entertained. So speaking of which, I've been participating in Veda, so I have faithfully been able to put out a video every day at 12 p.m. in the month of August. Did you guys notice that? Did anybody notice that I've been putting out a video every day at 12 p.m.? Raise your hand if you noticed that. All right, dog, I see you, man. What's going on? All you people coming in the chat, I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm going to sign in. I love the one-touch button sign in. Want to talk about the OnePlus 7 Pro and the Pixel Slate. How's the video quality and audio? Give me from a 1 to 10, how's the audio? And then 1 to 10, how's the video? Give me put audio 10 or audio 9 and then video 10 audio. Put that in one thing for me. Audio is 8, video is 7. Cool. 10 for both. Appreciate the love. I want to see what you guys think about this. Audio is 8. Okay, nice. Video 7, audio 10. Appreciate the love, respect. And I'll tell you what I'm using afterwards. I want to see what you guys thought about this after. I want to know first what you think. 15 for audio. That's what's up. I want to know what you think first, and then I'll tell you. Because if I tell you, I'll sway you, and you'll be like, "Oh, I knew it," and I don't like to do that. I want you to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I want you to not have a swayed opinion beforehand. So that is why I said I want you to rate it first. Well, the lighting is not. I'm down here in my dining area. So and these are LEDs, but if the light is not, it doesn't, the lighting looks crazy. It's what I'm using that's making it look crazy, because I shoot a lot of things down here, and I replaced all the bulbs in my house with LEDs. So, and I didn't ask about the light, so hush that. So 10 and 10, 8 and 7, 7 and 5, 7 and 10. Long as there's nothing lower than a 7, I'm actually pretty sweet. There's a 10 and a 6. Oh, what is the 6 for? That's I couldn't catch your name, but if you put a 6, what was the 6 for? Was the 6 for video, or what was it? Looking at it on the OnePlus, man, it looks fantastic, man. It looks fantastic. So the person who gave it a 6, man, what was the 6 for? Rich Reed, I see you, man. What's going on? 10 for no reflection of the glasses. Oh, 6 for video. Okay. Oh, man, I got a 6 for video. Oh, man, that sucks. If I'm streaming directly from the device, so if I could stream what this camera could actually do, it would be a 10 for it will be a 10. I'm a 20. All right, Nestor, I appreciate it. Now, do you guys want to know what device I'm streaming with? I'm sure you do. I'm just opening up the chat. I'm not trying to stall you out. You know what I'm saying? You know I don't get down like that. I'm just opening up the chat over here so I can see it on the biggest screen. So which your video is crispy on my end. 10. That's what's up. So what device do you think I'm streaming with? The Note, the U11. Ooh, Grant SA. Everybody give it up to Grant S. What's up? So what device? Grant, if you just came in, I asked everyone to rate the video and the audio quality, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm actually using to stream with. Because if you notice, this is in 720p. That means I'm using the application to stream. So tell me what you think about this, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm actually using. I've been getting a lot of good props for the audio and videos between a 6 and a 10. No, the OnePlus 7 Pro is right here, so I'm not using the OnePlus 7 Pro. What do you guys think I'm using? It can't be. I'm holding the OnePlus 7 Pro. I'm not streaming from that. Streaming from the Galaxy A70, the Note 10, the U11, the iPhone 11, the G8, the A70. All right, you ready? You guys ready to know what I'm streaming from? You're going to bug out. You're going to be like, oh, see, this is why I don't tell people ahead of time. G8, you guys are good, man. All right, so 8 for video, 8 for audio, 8 for video, 10 for video. Okay, so nice. Okay, now I'm going to let you off the hook, son. Let me get my chat open, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm streaming from. And if you don't say, oh, snap, you're not down with your man, Jay, you're going to be surprised. I guarantee you're going to be shocked. Like, whoa, there's no way you can't be shocked. Essential Phone Mi 9T. If you're ready, I'm not going to hold it up. Put a thumbs up in the comments if you're ready, and then I'm going to tell you. I'm trying to open up the chat, too. I am trying to stall you a little bit. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're ready. Hit the thumbs up on the video if you're ready. And then I'm going to tell you. You're going to be shocked, though. You're going to be shocked at what you get ready to see. Know that I'm streaming from. And I'm going to take a picture of it right now and then show you on the phone so you'll know I'm telling the truth. Well, I mean, you guys believe me anyway, so. You guys are going to bug out, man. Wait until you hear what I'm streaming from. And see. Now I'm getting ready to show you. I'm going to take a picture. Let me switch this to wide angle real quick. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's take a picture. So those who said the OnePlus 7 Pro, no. I'm holding the OnePlus 7 Pro, so it can't be the OnePlus 7 Pro. Are you ready? I am streaming from the Pixel Slate. There it is. This is the camera on the front camera on the Pixel Slate. The Pixel Slate, folks. The Pixel Slate has stereo speakers, great audio. Front camera is beast mode. I knew you would say, wow. The front camera is beast mode because it's set for duo. It's going to be for duo. He said not shocking. Oh, nice, shocking. Yeah, this is the Pixel Slate. Now, I was one of those people who passed on the Pixel Slate, but it's no secret. I've told you I've had this for a while. And I also told you that I was going to start releasing footage on it, but I didn't want to do it at the same time as all the other footage. So I'm going to go out on a limb tomorrow, and I'm going to post the unboxing. I also have the keyboard, as you can see, and I also have the pen. I just went all the way out with it. I mean, I caught the bundle at Best Buy, and so I went all the way in. So why not? Why not go all the way in? So I'm going to pop out the chat so I can see it bigger. because even though I got these glasses on, it's still kind of difficult. All right, so I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now let's talk about. We're going to talk about the Pixel Slate. But we're really going to talk about the OnePlus because I really genuinely want to know. That's right. That's right. See what Cliff W said? He said can't deny the quality. That is why I wanted to show you real time. I just took a picture of it with the OnePlus 7 Pro, and I showed you the Pixel Slate, and now you see that I'm actually using it to stream. So what do you guys think about that? For all the people that say the Pixel Slate is trash and everything, I have no external mic. This is just the device and the camera. It's sitting in the keyboard. It's tilted up, and that's it. Now, what do you say to the haters who talked about it then? And now imagine if I was able to stream in 1080p, LED lights down here, and put it right behind the camera. I'm saying, I'm not trying to shine on nobody. I'm just saying that a lot of people crap all over devices and they don't have it. So I like to put them to the test, and I like to just use them and call it what it is. And I nobody would guess the Pixel Slate. But if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. J.L. Williams, you will know that I've had this device for quite some time. And I told you guys last week, I said I'm going to start posting, snippets here and there. I actually featured it in my iPad Pro review. So now that you know, I'll just put it out there. I mean, if you don't know, I have the 8 gig Core i5 version with 128 gigs of storage. This thing is hot, man. I've been loving it all day. I've been because I finally cracked it open today. Okay, if you're wondering why I didn't show the OnePlus and I didn't show the Pixel Slate, well, the truth is the Pixel Slate, I got this 3 weeks ago. The OnePlus 7 Pro, I just ordered this and it came overnight. I got the overnight joint. So that's why I wasn't showing the OnePlus, but I have been giving snippets of the Pixel Slate for those that have been paying attention. So the OnePlus 7 Pro, a lot of you guys said, somebody said that's why I don't trust the big time YouTubers. It's just a matter of El Jefe. What's going on, man? It's just a matter of you have to. I always tell people you have to get things yourself. Everybody told me crazy for buying this device. Oh, the Pixel Slate is trash. You wasting your money. It's discontinued by Google. I just waited until it went down to $750. The keyboard is now a bundle for $950, and then I have the pen too. So why not get all these things while I can get them, and it goes into the collection? Somebody that collects is Grant S. If you don't know Grant S, man, he still has his Galaxy Note 7. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter. You'll get to see everything. But the OnePlus 7, it says, Grant, I think people are trashing it because of the price. You're absolutely right. And whenever I do a review on it, in the unboxing that you guys are going to see, I just unboxed everything. Again, because I got this 3 weeks ago, like on the 5th or 6th or something like that. It's probably before that. It was like at the beginning of the month. But whenever I do an unboxing, you're going to see that I just unbox it. And that's coming tomorrow. But I will give you a review, a mini review, next week sometime. I don't know when, but I'll get a mini review out for you. It's going to be a little lengthy probably, but I'll get a review out for you. So, I know I shocked you with that one, with the Pixel Slate. Yes, this is the Pixel Slate I'm streaming on. Straight up, no external mic, no nothing, just the camera on the device. I bought some screen protectors and everything. I don't really like the screen protectors, but I'm going to probably get a tempered glass for it. But nonetheless, let's talk about the OnePlus 7 Pro. The OnePlus 7 Pro, I got this phone. So for those that follow me, you know that the first time I got the OnePlus 7 Pro, how I felt about it. My benchmark is always going to be the G8. The G8 is a flagship device, and I hate when people say, I dislike when people say that it's not, because of something that, quote unquote, you guys say the big time YouTubers said it was garbage. We all know that the G8 is not garbage. The G8 is a great benchmark. The G8 doesn't have a 90 hertz display. The G8 doesn't have a big display. The G8 is the ultimate package. I'm not going to stray away from what I said about the first review. I think the cameras on the G8, which I have tested them again, I still say the G8, because I still have a G8, I say the G8 cameras are better than this. That's just the way I feel about it. Now, the second time, that was the first time, I did a catch and release. Now, and we're going to talk about this 7T and 7T Pro everybody keeps talking about. I'll tell you what's going on with that. So the second time I bought it, if you recall, I immediately got the software update and I did the cameras again. I gave you an extended look at the cameras. Turns out something was wrong with the microphones. So I had to return it. So the first one came from OnePlus. It was a 12 gig model for $750. They gave me a full refund on that. Boom, gone. The next one, I got it from T-Mobile because I didn't want to. And so I walked into a T-Mobile store and was like, forget it. T-Mobile's my carrier. You know, I'm not going to leave them anytime soon. So at least I'll be able to, Uno Nice, I see you, what's going on? At least I'll be able to, just walk in and walk out. So when I got there, you guys know I've been wanting the mirror gray. Even though I'm going to skin it, I still want the mirror gray, because of the size and everything. I really like it. So I walked into the T-Mobile store. The guy was like, yo, we don't have any mirror grays. We only got the blue. I was like, oh, man. So I grabbed the blue reluctantly. That was the second time I got it. And it's a good coffee. That was the second time I got it. I wasn't having any problems with the second one. I didn't get rid of it because it was blue. But then all of a sudden, I put out the video. Now, again, I didn't notice. You guys who watched the OnePlus video, you guys told me. You guys were like, yo, Jay, something's wrong with that microphone. Lo and behold, right. The microphones were bad on the second unit. So at that point, I threw in the towel. Now, shout out to Tony P. He said that I put the tempered glass on wrong, and then some of the juices got into the microphone, and I could have just dug it out. Well, I checked all of that, and I had the store checked it. They wouldn't have taken it back if they'd have found damage. They didn't find anything, and I didn't find anything, so they took it back. I could have done an exchange, but a couple things. They wouldn't let me change to the mirror gray, and they wanted me to get like the same color. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pay you guys your restocking fee and I'm out. So I was a little upset about that, but I returned it and I paid them $50 and I walked out. I said, I'm going to take the L on this. Here we are later. Like you'll see the Sony Xperia 1 again. People talk trash about that. I gave it a fair analysis. I gave it a chance. It didn't work. I'm coming out of my pocket for these devices because I want to, not because I have to, or not because I'm trying to do something to get attention. I just like to buy tech. There are a ton of tech reviewers who fund their own channel. And when I do get a device, I always tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So this third time, I was looking at Easy Computer Solutions stream, as always, right? And I was actually looking at LeBaron. If you don't know who El Boogie is, he's not even a tech reviewer, but he's always on, Easy Stream. He uses the OnePlus 7 Pro's camera for streaming. Did it for me. I said, you know what, man? I'm going to get this device again, and this is my last time. So this time, I went to the OnePlus site again because I didn't want to mess with T-Mobile. Ordered it, and I told El Boogie, like the other day when I ordered that, I said, you know what, bro? This is it. I'm done. I'm not buying anything else from OnePlus. I'm not buying this device again. And then here we are. Now, my experience with it right now is good. Do I like the cameras? I haven't really tested them too much. I shot like thumbnails and stuff so far. Took a few pictures and everything. But tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys my Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And so I really won't be doing anything with this. I'm just gonna use it, you know what I'm saying? But I'll put my second or something in here because I traded in my iPhone 10 to get the Galaxy Note 10 Plus for $599, free watch, free earbuds. Couldn't beat that deal. That's no way I did my thing at the Apple store. They only offering $350 for the iPhone 10. I got $600 for it at Apple. And if I try to sell it locally, I could only sell it used for like $400 or something like that. So I think I got a great deal for the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I don't care what anybody else says. I have another iPhone. I've got multiple iPhones upstairs, so that's why I'm not hurting to give this one up. I'm winning with that trade-in. But the OnePlus 7 Pro, I have been happy so far. People are asking about the battery. Well, I'm still on day one, but if you remember in the other reviews that I did for the OnePlus 7 Pro, battery was killer, man. I think what I pulled down like 8 hours of screen on time or something like that. If you have a question, drop it in the comments and I'll try. Somebody says, beware beware, don't say anything negative about OnePlus, because then the smart OnePluses will come after you. That's funny, man. So yeah, so this is my third OnePlus. No big deal. I'm gonna I collect phones, folks, and I sell them later on. This is just a passion that I do. It is what it is. It's just something like that. Everybody has their own. I do cars and I do tech. That's it. So if you have a question, go ahead and drop that down in the comments. I really want to hear from you. How much time do you get on your OnePlus 7 Pro? You get he gets 7 hours. That's good time, man. Consistently. He's consistently getting 7 hours. How much time off the charger? Are you getting like 24 hours, 17 hours, 19 hours? What are you getting off the charger? OnePlus Show has shown good battery from day one, though. You're right. All the other OnePluses that I've had, I haven't had any problems with it. I've never really... My favorite OnePlus, I shouldn't have to say it. I'm not even going to say it because you guys, if you really rock with me, I've liked every OnePlus, folks. I've never, it's just that the OnePlus 7 Pro entered into the arena the first time I got it, like back in April or May or whatever. It's going against some heavy hitters at better pricing. So that's what it is. So you're getting like 5.5, somebody getting 6. The OnePlus 7 non-Pro is a steal. Yes, you're absolutely right, son. That OnePlus is really, really good. Shout out to Jordan Tafo. I'm saying your name right for the super chat. I appreciate you thinking that I do good work. You know what I'm saying? How well were you connected to your network? Any inconsistencies between areas devices used? So that's from David Rice. Absolutely not, man. Where I live in an area where it's strong signal. But you guys know that in my house, I have weak signal. But with the network improvements, it's getting better. I'm saying it's getting better. So I see another question. Do you think the camera gets the job done better than the 7 Pro? Which camera? If you're talking about the G8, yes. Unless you was talking to somebody else. I want an amazing display, no stutters, to be able to play some Pokemon. All right, connect those things. 7 to 8 hours. That's good, Joseph. 6T was good too. The 3T is my favorite device from OnePlus. Period. No one likes OnePlus but the cameras. Hey, I like OnePlus. I've always liked OnePlus. Did you try Redmi K20 Pro? I bought the Mi 9T. It's the same phone. So the Mi 9T is really the same phone because it has the internal processors. I'll give you a full review on the Mi 9T Pro. Check my channel. I already got like 5 or 6 videos up on that device. Jamaica. You want to rob with me? You want to rob Roz Clark? 5T was banging. I liked them all, man. I liked all of them. If you got a Pixel camera or Google camera. No, here's the thing about that, man. Let's talk about this real quick. I don't tweak the devices like that anymore. If this device cost me $700, I shouldn't have to put Gcam on it. I put a different camera app on it. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm not doing that. They're going to have to improve on this. $700 is nothing to shake a leg at. Seriously. That's a lot of money. So I want it to work. I got a Pixel, 2 of them. The 5T was sweet, man. The 5T was sweet. 5T was sweet. Do you care about OnePlus 7 Pro price increase compared to other models, or do you believe that the price is just right compared to other flagships? So that's a really good question. The OnePlus 7 Pro price is competitive because they're dropping everything in the bucket, right? But that doesn't make it a better device. I will give them credit. This, if I had to lay them on the table, I'm still going to tell a person about the G8 over this because it costs less. But I understand what you're saying. Against the bigger devices like the Notes and S10s, those to me are still kind of better devices, for me that is, in some areas. But the OnePlus 7 Pro is priced competitively and I can recommend it. Now when it comes down to actually will a person like the device, that's on them. Yeah. You need a Pixel to experience the Pixel quality photos. People trip me out saying, oh man, Albert Yu, what's up, man? Albert Yu is in the house. People trip me out saying, I put the Gcam on it. I'm not doing that, son. I'm using this device for what it is. I'm not going to tweak it and put Google's camera on it or whatever. I'm not doing it, son. I paid the money for this. I'm keeping it as is. OnePlus needs to improve on it. That's how I feel about it. You do you. But I'm not putting I have not used this Gcam thing ever. I have a Pixel. The Pixel cameras are top dog for stills. I don't care what anybody says, man. The Pixel cameras are the best for photos. The best. Especially portrait shots. Man. All right, Uno Nice. I see you, man. OnePlus cuts too many corners. I don't really know what you mean by that. I don't really know. Let's say, Sean says, I thought the pics on the OnePlus 7 Pro were good. Then I took my P30. That's what I'm saying. So it's a matter of how you look at. Some people think the OnePlus 7 Pro has the best cameras. I don't. I got a 10 plus, son. V40. Shout out to Perry for sponsoring that V40 hookup, man. He hooked it up. What are your thoughts on the Asus ROG Phone 2? Well, as far as looks go, it's not an appealing device to look at. You know what I'm saying? But its performance, I think they dropped a whole bunch in the bucket, and I think it's going to be crazy. $400 to $500 for a phone, and it's upper end reasonable for me. I own a OnePlus 6, got it for $450. That's a good. The OnePlus 6 is a killer device, man. It's good. Everybody wants a Gcam on every phone. Yeah, just buy a Pixel. It's crazy. They're spending more money, if anything. My Pixel 3a XL craps all over these phones for portrait shots and still shots to me. That's just me. That's my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. It's nobody else has to feel the same way. I'm not looking for somebody to agree. The Pixel cameras are top dog. Period. Yeah. Let's see. What happened to the V50? Is a buzz? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, I appreciate that mic, man. Clean my glasses off. So it's blurry right now. I can't see any of the script on it. It's crazy, son. You get a little older. I never wore glasses as a young cat, but when I got older, man, my retinas started, you know what I'm saying, getting old too. If you need a great camera, best phone, Scott knows what's up. How do you feel about the waterfall curve display on the P30 Pro leaks? Doesn't really bother me, man. If I got the OnePlus 7 Pro and the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and all these other phones that have the curved display, not even worried about it. I can't focus on that because I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna get it in eventually, you know what I'm saying. Some phones I'm gonna get, and it doesn't really bother me that they have that. I'm used to it now, you know what I'm saying. After Samsung, I could rock with any curved display, you know what I'm saying. The 10 times, the Oppo Reno 10 times, you know what? True story. I had that in my cart like 15 times. Keep taking it out. OnePlus will have my confidence if they put an SD card in their device. I respect that. There's no getting around it. I respect it. Do you think the OnePlus 7T will be better? No, man. Here's the thing. People keep saying, I had some people say on the current video that I just posted, they were like, yo, you should have waited. You shouldn't have bought the 7 Pro again. It's already obsolete. I'm like, how is it obsolete, sir? I mean, it's just came out. It's crazy how people follow the wrong crowd. It's like the blind leading the blind, man. Like somebody said earlier about the big time reviewers. You guys, I'm always gonna keep it real with you, son. You gotta quit idolizing these folks, man. It's nothing personal against them. But let me tell you something. I tell any of them to their face. What you saying is not law, son. You don't run YouTube. You're just out front, and you're the face that YouTube wants out front. YouTube doesn't want a person that's going to be political, or they're not gonna a person who's gonna say something like this is stupid, like say this is dumb. I don't like how y'all did this. They don't want that. They want a commercial. They want people who they're gonna give the phones to, and not all of them are like this though. Not all. Some people buy the devices and it's still like that. But YouTube doesn't want a person out front that's not gonna just be down with one brand. They want somebody that's going to stay loyal to. They say, here's the device, we'll give it to you every year. That seems like that's what they want, because in my YouTube feed, they keep recommending the same people, son. They keep recommending the same people. It's awkward to me. It's awkward to me that YouTube keeps. We all know that YouTube has their favorite YouTubers. Like they get all the shine. You know what I'm saying? But what did Google do? Shout out to Google, like, respect for flipping it on them and sending like a ton of people Google Pixel devices. That was mad love right there. That was love. I actually, when I was purchasing the phone, I canceled my order once they said, we're sending you the phone. Like, sweet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on a budget over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting all these phones for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting all of this stuff for free. So it appears to me that these are the type of people that Google want out front. And if you ask me, people are easily influenced by these people. It shows. If you're in my comments, you know what I'm saying? If you in my comments and you're talking about something that somebody else said that, you know, got the phone, had it for 3 weeks ahead of launch, there's nothing wrong with that. However, it has to be more like a first impression. My problem with these types of reviewers are, they say it's a full review, and that's it. That's all they do. They say it's a full review, and they're done with it. They may do like one more video 8 months from now. You know what I'm saying? Wesley 305, what's going on? So the 7T Pro and the 7T does not make the 7 Pro obsolete. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to the 7T Pro or the 7T whenever I get to it. I'm in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Not after the debacle, you know what I'm saying, that I've personally had with my OnePlus 7 Pros, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you pick and choose who you want to listen to, son. I have nothing to gain by getting on camera and lying to you or misleading you in any kind of way. The crazy part is, you know what I'm saying? The crazy part, yeah, Floss, that's my dude, man. I met Floss about 2 or 3 times, I think. That's real talk. That's a cool cat. The thing, and I'm the same way. If you meet me in person, you can be like, dang, Jay, just like that in person. You know what I'm saying? He's the same way. He's gonna pound you up. We're gonna talk phones and we're gonna move around. That's it, son. That's what we're gonna do. But phones become obsolete because, like Albert said, because you can't update them anymore. I kind of agree with that. Which, you know what, R-Dog, which is why I do like 15 videos. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Sometimes I'll do 15 to 10 to 20 videos on one device. Those are reviews, man. So then when I get to my final review, it has nothing much really to say. Hey, put all the links to the other videos and tell you, hey, it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But phones can become obsolete if it's not getting any updates. However, there are plenty of phones out there that are not getting updates. I could be wrong. I'm not wrong, because this is my opinion. There are plenty of phones out there. You can disagree is what I should say. There are plenty of phones out there that are not on the current software that are beast mode. They run good. I like them better than some of the current phones. It doesn't bother me that they don't have Android Q or Android Pie. It doesn't bother me. It's good. Most people do one of two things when they get their phone out of there. Well, actually, a lot of people do this. They skin it. They use Nova Launcher for nearly everything. I use Pix Launcher, but when I have a stock Android phone, I just leave it stock. I don't change anything. So to me, Android phones could possibly become obsolete after a while, especially if they slow down, you know what I'm saying? But if you just put a launcher on it and keep using it, there's a John Mooring, what's going on, son? I see you. There's a perfectly good chance you won't even notice anything about software updates. Apple is the only company that forces your phone to update, son. If you don't believe me, buy an iPhone. Buy an iPhone. You will see for yourself. You'll be like, man, I don't even want to update, but it's just going to keep asking. And eventually when your phone dies and you power it on and off, that update's going to start up, son. It's going to do it on its own. I really don't like that. Yeah, my Axon M, it's on 7.1 or whatever it's on. I don't even care. I can just throw a launcher on it, son. The 7 Pro is a better deal than the Note 10 series. Respect. If you think so, yeah. Personally, I think the Note 10 is a much better device than the OnePlus 7 Pro. Even though the highest one costs $750 and then this one costs $700. This is the middle ground one for $700. You know, with 8 gigs, 256 GB storage. This is the middle ground one. I still would buy a Note 10 over this. Even if I didn't get a discount, I would take the Note 10 over this. That's just me. I don't have a problem with Samsung's One UI. I used to have a problem with TouchWiz, but That's just me. Everybody do what they want to do with their devices. I don't ever try to sway a person to do something else. But personally, if I had to stick with a device for 4 or 5 years, or I would have a note over one. What I'm saying is the note line is much better than the OnePlus 7 phones on a bad day. Because One UI, it doesn't run bad like people say. I had a guy comment and say, Samsung UI drains batteries. He's on the OnePlus 7 unboxing video or whatever I posted. And I told him, I said, yo, son, how can you just say that? Because you're putting Samsung One UI in a box, and it's not like that anymore. It's not. TouchWiz is when they was like Galaxy S5. They was bad around that time. You can't just put Samsung One UI in a box. I ain't sponsored by Samsung. I ain't sponsored by none of these guys. I'm telling you the truth, real world, in my experience. Another thing you need to consider is that we all have different applications on a device, and I only put the applications on a device that I use. Why do you throw launchers on your phones but wouldn't throw on Gcam? Because that's easy, Craig. A launcher on, that's Craig Johnson, by the way. Shout out to Craig Johnson for the question. That's easy. People are putting Gcam on their phone because they don't like the quality of the cameras. I can put a launcher. I only put the Pix launcher. I only do one. If you rock with me, you already know that I only use the Pix launcher. It's a beta launcher that's in the Play Store free, and I use the icon pack called Orders. It costs $1. I like that setup. I'm not doing it for speed or something like that. I just like the way it looks, especially for phones that don't have an app tray. Yeah, that's easy for me. People are saying they're using Gcam because it's bad. They don't like the quality of the cameras. That's why people use Gcam. That's the only reason people are using Gcam, saying that Gcam is better. I disagree. The pixels are better. And that's the crazy part. People don't want to give Google any credit for their cameras sometimes. Now here's something where the tech world does. The tech world has no choice but to give Google respect on their cameras. What I've noticed is people that are not in the tech world trashing the Google Pixels. Oh, they're overpriced, but you have no experience with the camera's extended use. Using it for a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not how it goes down. To the person that asked, am I still using the Vivo Duo? No, I sold that device a while back. Here's what I mean by cutting corners. No expandable storage, no wireless charging, no headphone jack, less strong Gorilla Glass, no official IP rating. So here's the thing about IP ratings. You got to pay for them. I respect OnePlus for that. They said, we're not paying for an IP rating. We're just going to waterproof our phones. Why do you need to have them say that it has IP68? They've already proven it to you by dumping the water in the phone in a bucket of water for an extended period of time, and it still works. Customers have done it. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay for an IP rating, and they say they don't want to spend $30 per phone just to get it to say that it has an IP rating. They went over that. So I think that's a good move on them. I mean, wouldn't you do it if it was you? If you could save $30 per phone, you would do it too, I think. And as far as the SD card and all those things, I kind of see what you're saying, but you got to forgive them for the price and what they're doing on their phone. I mean, you got the Snapdragon 855. It is water resistant, waterproof. It does have the new design. It's got the full screen, and even though I'm not a fan of it, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not like wowed by the 90 hertz display, I guess it has it. You know what I'm saying? They have the big display, the big screen. It's a beautiful phone. It's stereo speakers. It's up to date. For $669, you're getting a whole bunch of phones that you have to pay $1,000 for other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for some questions down here. Do you plan on doing a review of the A50? I do. Small YouTubers trash the Pixel video camera when it's not true. Bad News Brown, you're absolutely right. I'm tired of people keep saying, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me to the point where I'm upset, but I just don't take them serious. That's what I'm saying. I don't take people serious. It doesn't matter if they're small or whatever. Anybody who says at this point that the video cameras on the Pixel 3a or Pixel 3 are not good, you're just riding a wave or something like that, or what you heard. Like, real talk. That's how I feel about that, because I have them right here. And I could put them up next to each other, blind test. You won't know, most like you guys didn't know, that this was the Pixel Slate I'm streaming from. You guys didn't know that, but when you found out, you was like, oh, snap. Wow, you were shocked, right? So if I do a blind test with the Pixel 3a cameras and just don't even tell you what phones are in the video, yeah, we'll see what's up. Are you excited about the rumored dual screen LG device? Of course. You already know I am, son. You already know I am. It's a lot of questions in here, and I apologize if I'm missing them, but it's going really fast for me, and it's just me, and it's like almost 200 of you in there. So, let's see here. All right, take care, Versatile. Man, you gotta go to work. I'm living that retired life. You'll get there one day. Oxygen us the best. OnePlus outdated it because of their dust rating. Oh, they outed it because their dust rating would fail. Their pop-up selfie camera would not fare well. Okay. I guess you got that from a source, so I respect it. Is the Note 10 your daily driver? Yes. One of them, because I have 4 lines. So yes, it's the main phone. I'll release footage probably tomorrow, I guess. I got a lot going on, man. The Pixel 4 though will be my daily driver. Once I get the Pixel 4, it's a wrap. I mean, I'm gonna use the Note 10, I'm gonna use the OnePlus, but I'll probably rotate those through the second sim. Pixel 4, folks. Let me see here. Do you think the iPhone 7 camera can beat OnePlus? I got an iPhone 7. I could test it for you. I got an iPhone 8. I got an iPhone 10. I got an iPhone 10R. I got an iPhone SE. I got a lot of iPhones. Maybe I can test it for you. I'll test the OnePlus 7 Pro with the one that's. Well, I got them all upstairs. I'll just grab one. Maybe I'll make that happen for you. But see, the thing is, when you do comparisons, you always get, and I've learned something about OnePlus fans. Most of them are very immature. I'm just calling it what it is. The people who are on my videos, I'm not saying that all OnePlus fans are immature. I'm saying you guys go look at what happened on those old videos, and people basically told me I was wrong for having my own personal experience. Very immature. But they don't get if the iPhone is better, they take it like a G or install Gcan. What do I think about the Samsung Note Plus? Fabulous, man. Fabulous. I respect most phones and brands. I think you can say something positive about just about everyone. That's true, man. You have to find, that's coming from Scott, you have to find, people now look for negativity, it seems, on YouTube. They look for negative, like the people in the comments, even the video that went live today, people pretty much said, oh, you're a dummy. They just said all these stupid, immature things about me buying. They were so offended I bought the OnePlus again. I did 2 videos, and I put out an extended version of why I bought it with the installation of the Sophie Guard skin. Love it. And then I put out the Sophie Guard by itself, because I really like Sophie Guard. You know, so I like to buy the skins from Sophie Guard now. So the people who are commenting on that video, you can tell now. I've deleted like you dumb MF. You guys know I don't get down like that. Any kind of derog, I even have it in the description of all videos. If you're gonna curse and do all that nonsense and attack me or other people in the comments, that's how I run my channel. You're gonna get deleted. I don't care that much about you. You really, most of the people that are subbed to me they only watch like 1% of my videos. Everybody, it comes from, all the views come from other people that are not subscribed. So that's how I choose to run the channel. But the OnePlus people who commented on my previous videos, very immature, son. Very immature. I just off, but they very immature. Yeah, you're right, 267. You already know what's up. I'm representing all day. OnePlus 7 Pro loses to the iPhone 7. Yeah, their mind will be blown. That's the thing. People are going to be mind blown, and they're going to feel like I'm the only one. I had somebody tell me, you're the only one that don't like the OnePlus 7 Pro. I had a guy tell me, and I deleted his comments, a clown comment. He said, I remember when you trashed this phone before, which didn't happen. He said, now you praising it. That didn't happen either. And he used a lot of profanity along the way and cussed me out and stuff in the comments. I just said, delete, block, keep it moving. Yeah, whatever. 6 a.m. comes from early. All right, man. Take care, man. All you cats just gotta go to work. Take care. People keep saying the LG G8 is not good, but I have it and it takes the best video and pictures. That's the thing, man. It's about perception. However you perceive it. But when I compare it against the OnePlus 7 Pro, I'm not even gonna open that can up again. I've done that. I don't have to do it again. The G8 to me has better cameras than the OnePlus 7 Pro, and it's a better purchase than the OnePlus 7 Pro. It costs less, and you get all of the perks. Seriously, and it's small and feels better in the pocket too, in the hand. There's a guy on YouTube who tested the refresh rate on OnePlus 7 Pro. It was not running at 90 hertz. Yeah, that kind of stuff, man. That's cool. People can do those tests. I don't really get too far. I don't get too hung up on that. You know what I'm saying? I just review the phones, man. Matthew said, you said some honest things in the OnePlus 7 Pro, and I respect all the brands. No hate on any brand. I try to be as fair and forthcoming as possible, but see, a lot of people who can't see past the front of their nose and they only can see their keyboard, they don't even hear me doing anything positive for the OnePlus. I pretty much big up that OnePlus 7 Pro, the first one I had. I just didn't think it was worth keeping. So I said, if you remember, for those that do remember, I said I'm going to step down to this model. I didn't feel like the extra $50 was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the cameras. So I stepped down to this model. A couple months later, that one just happened to have bad microphones, like I said. And now here we are again in August 2019. Albert, you said 120 hertz screens is tempting. Yeah, man, those Rogue phones, you know what I'm saying? Which iPhone you getting? Successor of the XR, the 10R, the 10S. I'm getting the small. I plan on getting the smaller iPhone. I like to review the bigger iPhones, but ultimately I have a 10R and I have a 10 right now. I had two 10s. Sold one to the Apple Store and got the 10R, and now I just have a 10. And I'm going to give that up for I have to send it in for the Note 10 Plus. But I'm getting a smaller iPhone. I don't mind telling you. I'm getting a smaller iPhone because I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? I like Apple iPhones. I just get bored with them. They're boring devices after a while. You already know it, man. Get a t-shirt that says delete, block, keep it moving. I got a hashtag. I got to get that. I got to go and get that. What's going on, Breakpoint? I see you. You always said you get it again, but people forget. I know, our dog. I said it multiple times. I just said, I said it as clear as day. Even in my catch and release videos, I'm clear as day. I'm not really trashing the devices, but people are so in their feelings. It's unbelievable. It makes me wonder if we were at a round table and I was doing a catch and release. How would people be responding in the audience? Would they be throwing stuff at me? They would be getting them hands put on them if they throw something at me, but would they, you know what I'm saying? What would be happening if we were at a round table and I was giving this presentation about why I'm not going to keep this device? What would people be doing? Because in the comments, people's crazy, son. They going crazy. No, this is the best phone ever. You don't know what you're talking about. Like I don't review devices. I guess one thing I've learned is that if you don't have 1 million subs and you're not a person that's always out front on the YouTube search, you're not important. That's what people think. They say you're not even relevant. You know what I'm saying? You're not even important at all, and you don't mean anything. Your word is not bond. If you're from New York, you already know what it is. Jersey, you know what that is. My word is bond because if I'm here doing the work, I'm here getting this phones and stuff, and I'm doing it, I can't be wrong for my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not out in the front, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Yeah. Red OnePlus 7 Pro. Oh yeah, Albert, man. I wanted to get the OnePlus 7, but I went on ahead and just rock with the 7 Pro again for some reason. I don't know. I just said, you know what? I'm just going to just get the 7 Pro. I still can get I found the 7 for $499 for the red one. I was $448. $450. Yeah, you're right, Justine. I don't foresee anybody rolling up on me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not that I'm a tough guy. Let's not get into it. You guys know, if you rock with me, you know that's not what I'm about. I'm about the positive energy. But at the same time, you heard what I said. You hear me talk about Jesus Christ. I represent when it's time to represent 24/7. But don't think you're gonna walk up to me and slap me in the face and think I'm gonna whip out my Bible and be like, in the first Psalms. But man, please, son. I came from the streets. I ain't no thug. But I lived in the projects like a lot of people. And then we moved on up. Yeah, my dad was a cop. You guys know that already. He was a cop. I was in law enforcement too. I was in the military. He was in the military. I kept my family tradition going tight. Military, law enforcement, college, executive, retirement. That's me right there. Disabled vet. You already know. All right, Jason Brown, man. I appreciate the love, man. Everything is trash. Night Tech is here, y'all. The hater is here. No, I'm just playing. He from New York. I gotta keep it real. That's my homie. Yeah, Night Tech is in the house. But you gotta defend yourself, though. Doggone right, son. I ain't, man. Please, I ain't. C. Will, I appreciate it. Yeah, all right, man. You got an early morning. I appreciate you stopping by, man. This was total. I wasn't even planning on. I just wanted to mess with you guys and do a live stream from the Pixel Slate. So if you guys, those of you who caught the beginning of the stream, I know you were shocked. You was like, "Oh snap! I can't believe this is the Pixel Slate." That's why I didn't tell you. I had a little fun. So if you're a part of the replay crew, you obviously are. You know what I'm saying? You're here now, so you already know what happened at the beginning. But yeah, I see a comment from Art Dog. I can't. Where did it go? Let me scroll up. I see some questions. Where did that comment go? The stream is going really fast for me, son. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. You want a lot of features, a huge screen, a newer tech, get an A70. You already know. I just took my A70 up to the office too. Yep. A70, man. Oh, whew. The Galaxy A70 is a beast, man. Hey Jay, I have both of them. I agree with you, James Wells. The G8 is better. I got both of them, so we on the same page. I mean, it's your personal choice, but you already know the G8 got some beast mode cameras, man. Everybody take a second and go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, man. I appreciate it. I've never been on a live stream where everybody only hit the thumbs up if you're having a good time. Don't hit it just because I'm telling you to. Hit the thumbs down if you're not having a good time. I'm okay with that. You know, it's just a thing. I always had this like, here's the thing. Here's a fun fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm the real equalizer. I appreciate the love, son. Here's the thing. I don't like for people to hit the thumbs up if they don't enjoy themselves. And I put out a lot of content, but I put out real content. Like the stuff that I get, I'm getting stuff on the channel that I actually would use in my personal life or give to a family member or something like that. So I'm not offended when people hit the thumbs down. There's something about the video that was the way to express themselves. They didn't want to comment and say, hey Jay, I don't really care for this. I don't like you, or I don't like the product, whatever. They just hit thumbs down sometimes. I'm fine with that. But I had this thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get on a live stream and have, like, sometimes it's 200 to 300 people in my streams, and have the thumbs up match the people in the thing. That's just a side note. I've always wanted that to happen. It has never happened. We got to have some goals, right? You guys got me to 100,000. So that's good. I appreciate that love. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of people are getting their Galaxy Note 10s. I'll release my footage tomorrow. I don't want to bombard you with oh my gosh. I don't want to bombard you with all this content, but I'm participating in Veda and I'm still releasing my regular flow of videos. You know what I'm saying? So you're probably thinking, man, Jay, you put a lot of work into this. Well, the Veda, okay, so if you've been paying attention, most of the Veda videos that I've been doing at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, every day a video has released. Most of those videos have been videos that I was just going to do all together, and I just spaced them out. Cases, pretty much. If you're paying attention, most of them are cases, and then, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing other little side things, and I've just been putting most of them at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and to try to participate in Veda. And on top of that, I'm still putting out my regular content that I want to push. You understand what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's very hard to put out content every day. It's tough, man. Even though I got all this tech, I want it to be for real. Like, I'm serious. I can't just put out a video. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Island of Guam. Man, you way out there, son. Appreciate the love from all over the world, man. I appreciate it. I want to put out content that's for real. I don't want to just put out anything. Yeah. Why do you keep trying to press on the OnePlus 7 Pro? You know what are you talking about? Sharky165. I don't know. You're crazy. Have you tried tempered glass screen protector on Rinky on empty? Yeah, I already put that video out. And for those people that asked for the Galaxy Lethal Emperor, the A70 versus the 3A XL, that video is out already. Go check it out on the channel, son. Yeah, that video's out. Yeah, I put that out already. I like the A70 over a OnePlus 7. Yeah, it's a lot of reasons to like them, dude. It's a lot of reasons. That's a good cup of coffee, son. Trinidad in the house. What's going on? You already know. Philly, Jersey. We in here. You already know. A70 got a software update. Man, there's a software update for the Galaxy A70, but I haven't gotten mine yet. And I use that phone regularly, son. All the time. I love it. Something interesting to check out is the LG V50 has the exact same 3 cameras and sensors on the back as the Note 10. That's going to be interesting because then it comes down to software. No, Perspective Tech, no Folgers over here, son. I do. We have a Keurig, obviously, because you always see me drinking a lot of coffee. We have a Keurig, and then I use. We got this new roast. My wife bought this new roast. It was okay. It's really good, but kind of made me sick a little bit. So we use. I used to go get a caramel macchiato hot. Venti from Starbucks, but I said squash Starbucks, and they started treating the brothers really bad, locking us up for no reason. Like, real talk, if you're about to get upset, you might as well just go and get in your feelings, because I'm not saying anything that hasn't been said or shown. When they started locking us up and not letting us go to the bathroom, and it's weird to me. It's hard to support a company like that, even though it's not happening to me. It's weird. So me and my wife, we cut back on the Starbucks, and she likes Dunkin' Donuts, so we were spending like $2 a day at Dunkin' Donuts. So we got a Keurig. We had the Keurig, but we just wasn't using it. So we get Dunkin' Donuts. I go to Sam, get that box for $50, and we use Dunkin' Donuts. And then I found caramel macchiato at the grocery store. So I get a big one of those, fill it up, no sugar, boom, done. My favorite. Dunkin' Donuts with caramel macchiato, no sugar. Try that, son. You'll love it. It's good. Because the caramel macchiato is sweet already. Yeah. I'm not supporting no Starbucks no more. You guys remember I would hit the gym and then I would go get a Starbucks afterwards. So forget that, man. I don't appreciate it because we get some of my children, they still go to Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? They're paying like $5 to $7 for a cup of whatever they're drinking, all those little fruit, those little drinks that they drink. I stopped. I was like, they're not getting no more of my money, son. It's not happening. It's not happening. It can't happen. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm rocking with the Dunkin' Donuts and everything, and that's just what it is. I can't wait to drink my coffee. I got 7 more hours until 8 a.m. Man, I'll bust out with a cup of coffee anytime, son. It don't make me no difference. I'll drink it anytime I want to. Shout out to Albert. Oh, look at Albert rocking it. Oh, Albert, he's showing out on the full boy. That's my man. He in the chat right now too. He in the stream. He shot me over some nice. Ooh, he shot that red 7. That joint is nice, man. Very nice. I got that same case right here, son. Look, boom. I got all those cases you have. I have them too for the OnePlus 7 Pro, and I got that one right there. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Right there. All day. Albert know what's up. Albert know what's up. Yeah, he knows what's up. Boom. Yeah, man, but I don't take none of this tech stuff serious, man. I just go with it. I'm having fun, and I'm gonna continue to have fun with all of this. Just so you know, I just sent you a picture, Albert. I got the same one, son. Yeah, you already know. Oh yeah, I got that joint. I got that on my Galaxy A72. The Rinky Fusion X is the truth. I didn't like that case when I first got it. But man, I got that camo joint. Man, it's fire, straight up. The Rinky Fusion X is the top case. My name is Jay Williams, and I approve that message. Straight up, hands down, the best case ever. Straight up. Yeah. If you need the best cameras, go to Google, LG, and Samsung. Hey, I can't really deny that. Fusion X for the win. You already know, Albert. Yeah. Yeah, forget Starbucks. Let's not go to Starbucks. You do what you want to do. But from where I sit in the shoes that I've been walking in my whole life, it's been tough. So I wouldn't wish my walking in my shoes on anybody, son. It's a tough pair of shoes to walk in. Yeah. And my beautiful wife is not black. She's Hispanic. Man, you have no idea, man. Man, we got some beautiful kids, beautiful children. They're all grown now, but yeah, man. Yeah, it's a tough pair of shoes to walk in. Yeah. But hey, it's life, right? Got to stay focused. Would you clear, what's it saying? Would the clear part of the case get scratched? It could. It could. You know what I'm saying? It possibly could, but I doubt. I haven't had mine scratch up because I'm pretty careful, man. The plus side of being a YouTuber or a person who collects phones, most of your phones look brand new. Even if you use them every day, you know what I'm saying? Even if I use them every day, so when I'm in the house, I just came back. Real talk. I just came back from Walmart. I had to get some grocery, some trash bags. I ran out of trash bags, so I get up in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, the only time I really gotta stay focused is Sunday. Is the only day that I'm like full fledged. No social media. If you don't know by now, for those that follow me, you know I don't do any social media on Sundays, and I'm limited on Saturdays. What I do, I really cut. Starting Friday, I start to taper off on social media. But I get up and go to the store in a heartbeat. I get up and go to the store any time of the night. So I just go to Walmart and we got some trash bags. And I had this case on. I put a case on when I go outside. You know what I'm saying? So when I come in, case comes off. That is why I like a skin. You know what I'm saying? So I can. I want to feel the device. You know what I mean? I don't like having. So the plus side of being a YouTuber or a person who collects phones, man, I get to always, yo, son. Why you keep putting your phone number in here, son? I don't want to, no disrespect, but I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't even know you, son. Again, no disrespect, but I don't know you. So, I don't really want to call you, you know what I'm saying? Greg, what's up, man? I've been streaming for an hour now. What's up, Greg? Just coming in? Yeah. Would you recommend the OnePlus 6 over the Mi 9T? Yes. Hands down, yes. That doesn't mean the Mi 9T is bad. It just means the OnePlus 6 is fabulous. The Mi 9T is not fabulous. It's not like, oh snap, I gotta have the Mi 9T. But that's how I feel about the OnePlus 6. You put them side by side, son, I'm straight OnePlus 6 all day. OnePlus 6. Fantastic. Gone, son, gone. I gotta agree. That's why I didn't get the Mi 9T. The Mi 9T is a hot phone, but it's not touching no OnePlus 6, son. Anywhere the OnePlus 7T. Okay, so Tracy, I kind of well, that's a question before that. I'll get to that. Want to know your opinion about YouTubers losing their jellies over the death of the headphone jack. That's a good question, David. David Rice. Shout out to David Rice. At one point, I guess I lost my jelly, quote unquote. I was kind of upset about it. But, folks, I don't work for Sony. They not sponsoring me at all. But let me tell you, son. These new Sonys. Greg, I see you. What's going on, man? So a lot of you guys coming in. I think if I say hello, I didn't say hello. My bad. The stream is really, it's just me. It's 200 of you. But Sony isn't sponsoring me as a channel. And, yo, when they took away the headphone jack, I wanted something that was going to be good. And there it is. What's that say? Man, that's easy coming up here. What you doing? You supposed to be recording, son. You supposed to be recording, son. You up late at night. But once Sony dropped these joints, okay, so I have the other wired Sonys. You guys, if you don't know, for those that are new to my channel, the Sony, my $300 joints, they're 3.5 only. And when I heard about these, I told y'all before when the pre-orders went live, I said, you're going to see these on my channel, and I'm buying them straight up and down. So once these dropped, not having a headphone jack doesn't even matter. You install the Sony app, and it's the truth, son. I tell you no lies. I have no reason to mislead you. I don't get any money if you buy them, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people who went crazy over not having a headphone jack, I respect it if that's what they feel like they need, because there's some people that are actual audiophiles. I'm not so much an audiophile, but I do need a headphone jack for some things. But if a phone doesn't have it, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping too hard about that, son. It doesn't bother me that much. So as far as the people who have to have it, they just have to have it. I can't tell them not to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, man? Eric in the house, man. Eric in the house. What's up, y'all? Let me see. There was a question from somebody before that. Yeah. See, NY Diesel and you already know they the truth, man. Oh my. What's up, James? I see you, B. What do I think about the oral glow? Man, you stop playing, man. You already know Darren. I think Darren trying to be funny, y'all. That oral glow is can't stand it, son. I got the black 512 gig, son. So the OnePlus 7 Pro T or the OnePlus 7T, I already talked about that a little while ago. Tracy, it is what it is. I'm not gonna hurry to buy it because I have a 7 Pro. So you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna. I can't really speak too much on it because I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah. Note 10 Plus, the best cameras on the phone right now. There's no way you can say the Pixel cameras are better. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. The Pixel cameras are the truth, man. The Note may be considered the better phone, but it's all subjective. And having them here, I'm telling you in my experience, no camera for still shots is touching the Pixel, especially the portrait shots. As far as I can see it, most of the people I tell about the live focus on the Samsungs, they hate it. All I gotta do is I don't have to keep saying this. I'll just show you. Portrait shots on the Pixel, regular shots on the Pixel, to me, no one's touching them. No OEM is touching. That's just how I feel. I respect it. If you think the Note 10 has the best cameras and they're better than the Pixels, respect. However, from where I sit and all the 200 phones I got upstairs, the Pixel crushes still shots from any phone. Still, that's just what I think. I'll put out an updated video. Maybe I'll change my mind. Who knows? Sony Buzz are the truth, man. I'm telling you. Looking for some more of your questions, man. Eric has twins working for him. I'm catching up on y'all's comments, B. It dominates when it comes to specs. The Pixel 4, the Note 10 does not dominate when it comes to specs. It has the same internals as all the other phones. It just has an S Pen, pretty much. And we don't even know anything about. All right, Abdullah Matthew, I appreciate you coming through, Brie. We don't even have a Pixel 4 yet. You know, respect it. That's what you think, but we don't even have a Pixel 4 yet, so we don't even know. I'll have it though, and I'll show you side by side with the Note 10 Plus. You can't sleep on the Pixel. That's why everybody tries to install the Gcam. Oh, I'm so tired of the Gcam. I get so tired of people installing the Gcam, man. Buy a Pixel. You want the real deal? Buy a Pixel. It's never gonna go like that. You'll never be able to get the Pixel quality with the Gcam. People who tell you that, I'm telling you it's amazing. Yeah, man. The Sony's these cost $229, son. These are the latest Sony's, man. And I got a ton of. I've been rocking with Sony earbuds and stuff for a long time, but I never reviewed my Sony stuff because it was really expensive, and I tried to keep it reasonable. I try to only show stuff that some people might spend. You know what I mean? So I don't want to show too much stuff that's expensive, and some things I just don't review. Like a lot of stuff I get for the channel, I get from myself in the office and stuff like that. It's not really for review. Sometimes I'll show it, but I've had those Sonys, my real high power Sonys, for over a year, I think, or almost a year, or they've been out for however long they've been out. That's how long I had them, and I still haven't reviewed them technically. But when I heard about these, I wanted to see what's up, and the noise canceling is crazy. And the sound quality is killer. Exxon 7. Pixel's 3A sales are up for a reason. Hello, say it again, son. Say it again, Mr. ATX. There's a reason why the Pixel 3A sales are up. Yeah. That's the truth. Yep. See comments. Will you port HTC for the next flagship? I'm always down with HTC, man. I drove like 4 hours to get to that event back in the day. I was happy about going to that event. It was an open call, and a lot of people didn't show up, so I was like, I'm here. I don't think many people realize that the internals are similar in many models. That's a weak argument. Okay. Yeah. U11 is the godfather to the Pixel for the Pixel. It's all about optimization. Say it again. That's what it's about. Night sight on the Pixel is insane. Hello. Not a lot of phones can smash that night sight. That's what I'm saying. Like the Pixel cameras are the truth, man. Are you saying to get the A70 or the Pixel 3 XL? Yes. Why would I change the dude? The A70 is a fantastic bargain. It costs $300. Some people are getting it for $280. Some people are getting it for less than $300, brand new. That phone is the truth. That's what I say though. It's got a bigger, better screen. The battery is sweet. I mean, it's just a good phone, man. I don't have no reason to change my mind that quick. Unless they do something to the Pixel 3 XL, I don't know what else I can do. Yeah, everybody look at Sharky 165's comment. Yeah, the Pixel is still the truth for cameras, man. It is. Do you think you would try out the 2009 Asus flagships? I want to. I want to try out some more Asus stuff. Jay, do you have an update on Axon M? I still have the Axon M. It's upstairs in the office. I haven't powered it up since I've been. I have a lot of phones to review, so I power it off and put it back in my little storage bin up there. Is the bass good on these headphones? These Sonys, if that's what y'all talking about, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, NY Diesel said he bought the 3.8 for his shorties, man. And I bet they do like it. They got a winner, man. They got a winner. They got it winner. A device from Zombie Master. A device may have the best stats, but what separates them is how the device is optimized. I say it all the time. Optimization is key. You can't go wrong with that. This is why Google is winning, man. When you think about it, a lot of people are pretty much giving Google a compliment. They're giving them a compliment by trying to install the Gcam. I mean, think about that. The irony in that, and people are saying the pixels are bad. That's a good point, John Mooring. If that does, I think people say I'm crazy, but if Samsung wants to dominate the middle ground, all they have to do, now the S line is their bread and butter. We know this. But the A line is better than the S line. It's a much better value. You get bigger batteries, headphone jacks. They're all the S line has it, but that's probably gonna leave this year. But the A line is much more affordable, and it's just way better than the S line to me, man. If they eliminate and phase out the S line and only have the Galaxy Note in the A line, they could do some serious damage. People think I'm crazy for saying that, but hey, that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, or the M series. The M series is another one that's slept on. Have I had slowdowns on my Pixel Roman M? No. The Pixel 3 and the 3A I have up there, no slowdowns on any of them. How do you feel about Fuchsia OS and Huawei's new OS? I love it. I love the fact that Huawei is doing what they do best, which is take risk and innovate. Something that you can't say about Apple or a lot of the companies over here. Huawei phones cost less, you get more. That's what we want. But right now, we're getting less and paying more. And as far as Fuchsia OS goes, let's see what Google does with it. I want Google to lock down Fuchsia OS just like Apple has iOS lockdown. That way we can get some consistency. So they can stop discontinuing stuff. They're shutting off everything. The G Suite is pretty much closed off to the average consumer. It's bad. It's a bad move. Then they can fix Chrome OS. Whether either it's going to tablet or tablet apps or, Chrome OS apps or what are they going to do? You're getting the Galaxy Tab soon. Man, I thought I was going to get that. I could have got that free with my Galaxy Note. I chose the watch and the earbuds, though. Have I downloaded Q? No. I was in the beta, but I took it off. Yeah. Am I using a preset on my Sony's? Yes, I have my equalizer set to my liking. I was using the default, but when I set it to my liking and then I went into the app and turned the volume up, ooh wee. Everyone is saying the Note 10 cameras are really good, but they're the same as the S10. Grant is absolutely right. So if you didn't like the S10 cameras, just because it's on the Note, how could you say the Note 10 has the best cameras? Which goes back to my point of people saying, what about the Pixel or the G8 versus the S10? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. What's happening is people are falling in love with the hype. You remember my series of videos I used to do after the hype about 2-3 years back? I stopped doing it. I just now say 72 hours later or 24 hours later or 40 hours later, because the hype, when I say that, the hype is the hype train. I'm giving away too much here. I used to say after the hype because that's what was happening to the devices during that first 3 days. All the people were saying it was hype. They was hyping it up. Before it got here, they was just pumping it up like it was the best. I came along and said after the hype. After everything died down. Now let me tell you what my perspective on this is, and I can give you a truthful analysis of this. Not to say that they were not being truthful, but you and I both know there was a lot of hype going on. It's hype going on right now. Like people are saying this aura glow color is amazing. I respect the people who think it's amazing. I think it looks horrible. I compared it next to Samsung's A line. It has they should have done with the black tone. They should have made it look like the back of the A line. It's the same phone as the A line has the black flip flop. It's black, then it has the flip flop on top. This is mirror with the flip flop on top. I think it looks horrible, son. I would not be walking around with just like a mirror. It's weird. That's just me though. If you like it, I love it, but I don't like it. I would not walk around with that in my hand. The reflection would just get on my nerves. I'd have to put a case on it all the time and skin it right away. It's no way. No way. Yeah, the aura, like Zombie said, ill. A70 tomorrow or wait for the Pixel 4. Get them both, man. Bogart's 420. Go buy the A70, son. Yeah, and get the Pixel 4 later on. You know what I'm saying? Make the A70 your secondary or your backup or something like that. But once you start using the A70, son, you're going to be like, ooh, this screen is beautiful. Yeah. I don't like the blue at Best Buy. The Best Buy blue, I don't like it, son. That's just me. I'm not telling other people not to like it, to agree with me. I don't like the blue or the Aura Glow. They're horrible. They look bad in person, man. I went and saw them. They look bad. What smartphones do I think are underrated? LG. LG and Motorola have some underrated smartphones, and HTC also. What do I think about HTC in 2019? The HTC 12 Beast Mode. It's only $499. That's a killer deal, son. Snapdragon 845 is nothing to shake a leg at. Underrated, definitely. Yeah. My review unit is the glow. I know, yeah, Eric, man, that glow is horrible, son. That I don't know how you deal with it, man. You got a case. I know you wear a case on it though. That Aura Glow, and that's the one that I was telling people I was gonna get before I went over to Best Buy and saw it. I was like, oh man, this thing is horrible. I would have had to go through all of the process of doing an exchange. Ugh, I hate doing returns, folks. You guys who rock with me already know I do not like doing exchanges or returns. I did one, and it was OnePlus 7, and that was the first one I had done in years. John Mooring, all right, man, you got to get that work in. Respect. Every YouTube video I saw on the Note 10 that's because those are the ones being given out by Samsung. Those are the review units. The only ones that I've seen that are not review units are the ones overseas. So if you want to see, if you Google black or, unboxing a Note 10, most of those are going to be from UK or, just something over there. Different languages, India. All of the ones in the US or Aura Glow. Horrible. And Samsung sent that out because they want to push that color. Folks, to me, in my opinion, that is the worst color to get. fingerprints galore. It looks like a woman's mirror for her makeup. It looks horrible. Do I think MKBHD is a sellout? That question just popped out to me. No, I don't think he's a sellout. I think he is a young guy hustling that came a long way and got where he's gotten for a reason. He's got a degree. He's got a master's degree, from what I understand. He went to college. We watched him grow up on YouTube. I respect him. I don't think he's a sellout. I don't know anything about him, but based on what he put online, I think people think he is being bought by the brands. I think that what he said about the G8 was way off. I think a lot of us did. But everything other than that, you know what I'm saying? I've met him a few times. I think he's a nice young guy, man. We chopped it up at the No Date event. I met him at CES a couple times. Well, I seen him at CES a couple times. But I don't think he's a sellout. I think that terminology, you're not implying it correctly if you ask me the truth about it. I don't personally know anything about MKBHD, but the young guy that I know called MKBHD, I watched him grow up on YouTube pretty much. We all watched him go through high school, middle school, college. Now he's doing YouTube full time, and he does have a lot of perks. He gets a lot of devices before everybody. I don't think his full reviews, and it could be that he has a lot of devices and he really can't keep up with all of them, so he just does 1 or 2 videos on it. But I think a full review is like 15 videos. I think I don't agree with a lot of the people, not just MKBHD. You got a ton of YouTubers out there who do 1 or 2 videos and they're done with the device. That's where we come in. Where we doing like 15 videos on the device. And here come Eric. I know Eric gonna come up on this one. I do at least 5 to 20 videos on one phone. If it's a hit, like if it's something that like the Note 10, man, look for about 15 videos, 10 minimum. Because if I try to do it all in one, I'm rushing it. So when you see 10, if you see a video on the speaker, then you see a video on the battery, then you see another video on the battery days later, a week later, and I've given you 3 videos on the battery. That just means that I care about your well-being if you're looking at me, because what happens is a lot of you guys look for us to make the choice for you. Then you go out and buy the device based on what we're showing you. I've said it before, and I'm going to have to hashtag this too. I'm just building a foundation. You build your own house on it however you want to. That's the way it has to be. You can't hold me responsible for telling you something is good, and you get out there and you hate it. So when it comes to YouTube, I like to do about 10 to 15. I'm spending my own money on this. I ain't like E. He balling now. He got a free Galaxy Note 10. So respect though. It is what it is. He went to the event. No shade here. I rock with him. And he got at least 10 videos out already. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. I personally want you guys to do your own research. Perspective Tech beat me to it. I want you to do your own research based on all of the 15, 20 videos I put out that you asked me for. Most of the time you see like 15, 20 videos, it's because you guys are asking for, hey, how's the battery? If I have time, I'll give you a little 5-minute video on the battery. This is what my experience is. Hey, Jay, how's the speakers? Well, let me see if I got time to put out this video on the speakers. I could jam it all into one, but for me, it won't be right because that means I'm kind of rushing it. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you, it just won't be right. I got to come back in a month maybe if I need to. If I really like the phone, and I got to come back in a month. I have to, man. MKBHD, man, you guys love MKBHD. Everybody likes MKBHD. He say he chooses what he reviews, and he has the option to do so. He does. I don't have an option to skip. I could skip the Note 10 and not buy it. But see, the difference between me and him is he's getting way more things free than me. He's getting everything free, so he can choose to do that. Yeah, he can do that. He's balling out of control like that. He earned his way to where he's at. It's like he got it for free. He worked hard, and he got to his spot. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Do you think the Galaxy Fold will release this year? It's coming out in September. Shout out to Power Smack. The Galaxy Fold comes out in September. Knowledge is power. That's right. You already know. Do your study. Understand what you need versus what you want. That's what I'm talking about, man. You have to do this. You can't skip the Note 10. I can skip the Note 10. I could skip the Note 10. Here's how confident I am in myself and what I do. First things first. I could skip. I'm just like MKBHD when I choose what I want to review too. But the difference is I'm buying the phones and he's not. So the only way that I will have, and I don't really care how much money he has, but I can afford everything. I'm not hurting at all by buying all this stuff. Let's just be clear on that, because he is old enough to be my son. He's only like 25. You know what I'm saying? So, and my oldest is about to be 29. So I look at it like that. You see what I'm saying? So I can get what I want, but I'm way more responsible and more mature than he. He hasn't began he's just now starting his life. So he may be balling out at the tech game, but I'm balling out at life. He hasn't even lived yet. All these young guys, I've met a lot of them at Soldier Knows Best. These guys are like 30, 31. They're not older than 35. They balling out on YouTube, and I like their style. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging what they're doing. I'm envious of their work. I think they're great YouTubers at one point, especially Soldier Knows Best. He's an underrated YouTuber to me. He doesn't get as much shine as he should. And I met him. He's a cool cat, man. I think he's like 30 or something like that. They balling on YouTube. They know they got the hookup on YouTube. I would say I'm balling on life. I've lived. I'm enjoying myself. They not retired. They nowhere near that. They still hustling, grinding. And most of them don't have kids, have children. They haven't experienced life like I have yet. They on the uphill climb. When I was in my 30s, I was, what was I doing? I was on ride control when I was in about their age, in my 30s. I was still on ride control. Yeah, because I was out of the military. I've been out the military since '94, and in my 30s, I was knocking people. I was putting them. I'm a little flabby now. I mean, I ain't fat. You know what I'm saying? I still go to the gym, and I ain't nowhere near fat. Fat one time, I was like, what the heck? I'm fat? That's an insult, and you shouldn't talk about people who have obesity problems or weight problems. You encourage them to eat healthier and try to walk for 20, 30 minutes a day. You don't have to go to the gym and all that stuff. But somebody told me I was fat. I was like, word, okay. But, hey, man, I was in the Army. I just feel like I'm not going to call these guys sellouts and all this kind of stuff. I just don't do it, man. I think they hustling, they grinding, but they young. They're young. They haven't experienced life yet. They still finding themselves. You guys obviously love these guys as you bring them up. I hear this a lot in my comments. What about MKBHD? What about Floss? I think Floss is about 40, maybe. I guess, I don't know. I know he's got an older daughter. Yeah. I see some other videos. I watch Floss. But you're only phone guy I watch. I appreciate that, Scott, man, to say that I'm the person you come to for phones. That's crazy. I respect that. I appreciate it. Why Floss getting shade? He's a real dude. You guys want to be talking about Floss in the comments. He likes the older. I don't know. I guess you guys are talking about Floss in the comments, because I'm the last person to throw somebody from the NY some shade, son. I'm looking for comments and questions and stuff. You don't know who he is, Jay Will. I guess I missed something. I see something up here talking about Flossie Carter. Or no, somebody said you don't know who he is. YouTubers should always be aware that the average consumers only rock phones, really use their reviews as research. Yeah, for sure. If you were using a phone for a long time, then one video makes sense. Granted, a video might be a bit long, all the features. Yeah, see, no, I don't do that, man. Even if you're using a phone for a long time, the longest. Okay, so when you put out, Aaron said I look young. I appreciate it, Aaron. I hear that a lot though, but I got a lot of gray hair. I'm going bald on the top. This is all gray when I grow it out sometimes. But anyway, but my wife is beautiful though. I gotta find my wife looks really young, man. She looks good. I don't show my family on here, but my wife is beautiful. and our children are mixed, so they're beautiful. But yeah, using a phone, I don't consider a long time a month. I consider a long time 3 to 6 months to 9 months. That's a long time to me. Appreciate the super chat for C over. I see you. Yeah, but I don't think that a person is. I don't think a full review is one video. I just can't do it because. But this is just me. I'm not saying these people are wrong for doing it that way. Everybody has a style. This is the great thing about YouTube. You get to display who you are. You understand? This is what it's about. If you're here, you know what I'm like. You know what I'm about. If you're over somewhere else, you know what that person. You see what I'm saying? So it's it is what it is. There's no wrong way to do YouTube. Because it's all about your perspective. Makes sense? Anybody can do YouTube, son. I'm a living witness to that because this is, when I wasn't retired, this was like way in the back. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was doing a video like every once a month or 2 months, but once I hit the Slate where I was like, I could chill, so I could do whatever I want to do, then you start getting more into it, Yeah. Would you recommend a battery case for the OnePlus 7 Pro? No. That's from Zombie Master. There's probably a lot of questions in here, but I had to roll it back because I had to catch up, man. Floss is the boss of NYC. Yeah, Floss is a cool cat, man. I rock with Floss. I got a food truck in ATX if you want to take food. Man, okay, Mr. ATX. Drop me a DM on maybe I'm gonna meet you in person, man. I don't normally meet people in person. The people who see me in person, it's happened before. It's happened before. People are like, oh snap! I was walking through the grocery store, and this big dude. You know what I'm saying? If you've never seen me, I'm a big guy. Like I'm tall and I'm not skinny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not overweight, but I'm not small. And this dude was bigger than me, man. I was like, dang, this guy. I was 6'5" before all my medical history, but now I'm like 6'4" because of my back or whatever, the injuries I had. But this guy was huge, man. He was like, yo, Jay Will. I was like, oh, snap. I mean, size only means so much. How big the dog is. It's about what's inside the dog. It's a mindset. I ain't backing down. But this guy was huge. He was like, yo, Jay, oh, my God, let me get a picture. I was like, oh, snap. And then he caught me off guard, man. That's happened. I've been walking into the grocery store, walking into Walmart. Somebody yell out, Jay Will. So, yeah, it's cool, man. I might link up with you. DM me on Instagram or DM me on Instagram. If I don't respond right away, that don't mean nothing. Just let me know in your message. Hey Jay, it's me. Here's my address to my food truck or whatever. Leave your number or something like that. I might hit you up, man. Come down and bring some phones. Show you some stuff that's not out yet. As long as you, I can't do that. Nah, I respect my non-disclosure agreements. Yeah. I'm a new subscriber. I've subscribed and liked and put notifications on. Everybody give Jamal a hand clap. Yeah, that's what's up. Do you think phones should be made smaller nowadays or have smaller variants like the S10e? I do. I think that they should make that larger version for the people who want it, and then they should have that smaller version. But what I do think they should do is keep the specs the same. That's what I think they should do. As far as like the internals, like if the screen is a Quad HD, it should be a Quad HD on the small one. Keep it all the same, just make it a different size. That's all I want. Yeah. I appreciate it, Darren. Yeah. Do you remember which was your first video? It was a picture of one of my chargers on 22s. It's still up. I don't take it down. Go look at that video, man. It's like 30 seconds or 45 seconds. Go back to the beginning of YouTube for me. And the first video, I believe, was my black charger on Chrome 22s. Word up. Mosquito. Google Fi or Visible? Ooh, that's a tough one. All right, David Rice, man. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Google Fi or Visible? Oh, gosh. I've had Google Fi for 3.5 years. And I've only had a problem once. Call quality is better on Google Fi because it jumps between 3 networks sometimes. But the stability of Google Visible, it reaches farther because of the Verizon network. That's a hard one, man. Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know. It's a toss up, man. I decided to pre-order the Note 10 Plus. That's good luck. That's good luck. Money. If it was up to me, it would be small enough to fit in a pocket. Yep. That's what's up. You want a big screen. This is what Samsung is doing. A big screen, just all screen in a small, in a small body. Yeah. All right, man. 267. Appreciate you. Yeah. Jay, will the Pixel 4 have a cutout at the top? Nope. It's not going to have a headphone jack, I don't believe. And it doesn't have a cutout. It's going to be full screen. I got scared. Oh, you talking about for the big dude? Man, he caught me off guard, son. I'm catching up on the chat. Big dude was huge, man. I was like, yo, son. He's like, yo, man, what's up? I was like, whoa. All right, son. Yeah. What time is it, man? I've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's 12:45. I got to read the Bible. I got some shower. I ain't even been to the gym yet. I haven't. Oh, shoot. My bad. I hid that message. I didn't mean to. Hey, Tech Twan B, I didn't mean to delete your. To hide your message. I meant to hit show. I just slid over too soon. But yeah, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes almost. I gotta hit the hay. I got a lot of content tomorrow. I'll release a lot of it tomorrow. You'll see the Pixel Slate unboxing tomorrow. I'm not gonna review the Pixel Slate yet. I'll give you a review like next week or something like that. Because again, I got this. Got this a month ago, or at the beginning of this month, I believe. So I'm about to get out of here. If I didn't get to any of your questions, man, I'll do another. You guys like when I do a little bit later like this? I don't normally. I would be at the gym right now, or I'll be asleep. So I just happen to have to go to the grocery. I had to go to Walmart and get some trash bags for the morning. I'm saying because I got a lot of packages I got to sign for, and yeah. So I just went tonight. So I'm not gonna. Okay, here we go. I'll show you a comment. My bad, son. Yes, I did go to you sent me a private message and I went and checked you out, man. Yeah, man, I love chatting with y'all, man. Man, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's not just doing reviews and stuff like that. You got to lay back and you got to kick it like this every now and then. Because it seems like I'm really on social media or not, but man, most of the stuff I'm telling you, trust me when I tell you, I've been kicking back, watching Netflix or reading the Bible or something. I've been doing something other than sometimes when I'm on a stream, a video release. That's crazy, but yeah, that's how it goes. New Jersey, you already know. Yeah, man, I'm up around the way a lot, man. What is it? Just took a chance. Oh man. Now, man, hey, in Jersey, you can't do that in Jersey. You can't anything on the East Coast. You can't roll up on people like that because you're about to get robbed. They're about to rob you, or something's about to happen. It's an East Coast thing, man. Philly, Jersey, New York. What's the other one? Especially over in Camden, New Jersey. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. Just certain areas. Chicago. You just can't roll up. Chicago, New Jersey, Philly, New York. You can't roll up on people like that, man. It just doesn't work like that. Nah, you just can't do it. Yeah, Trenton. Why you think I'm down here in the ATX, man? Yeah, I got out the military. I was like, yo, I told my people, hey, look, I ain't coming back up there, man. I'm finna start traveling. And if I would have went back to Jersey full time, I wouldn't have met my beautiful wife years ago. So, man, LA too. Yeah, LA is, man. LA, man. I've been to Los Angeles plenty of times, especially when I was in the Army years ago, and it was rough then and it's rough now. I'm pretty sure it's worse now. I'm sure it is. So, man, you guys are really good. I appreciate you guys, man. Get this chat back open here. Did the stream freeze at all, man? It shows on my side. It shows that the stream froze up. I had a window open because I was looking at the chat, and it could just been my computer or whatever. But I don't know if the stream. I did an Obama right there. Caught that mosquito. I don't know how that mosquito got in here, man. I guess I thought the stream had frozen. On my side, it was frozen. I travel all over the world, man. Because what's the name? Mobile Geezer, man. He lives down in Tennessee, and I go see him a lot, man. I used to go see him every time I was in that area. I would be like, yo, let's hang out. Let's go have dinner. Let's have lunch. We hang out. You know what I'm saying? Trenton is. Tell me, hey, You already know Trenton is tough. Camden is really East Orange. Chicago's lots of parts of Chicago. What's Tanner? Tanner's so lit. Tanner does tech. I think he was in here, but he'll tell you, shoot. In Louisiana, every state has got their parts, but the East Coast is tough, son. It's tough. For real, for real. You got to watch your back. You can't, you be at the light, you know what I'm saying? Somebody walk up to your car, hit the gas. Take off, son. Take off. Don't do it. I'm about to get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming through and hanging for a minute. I got obviously coverage coming. I knew I was gonna shock y'all with this footage right here, streaming from the Pixel Slate. I knew you guys were not gonna be able to figure out what this was. So all those people out there that's in the live stream, let's give the replay crew a shout out and a hand. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them coming through, man. And the replay crew is always on deck, man. I watch replays. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch an hour long. It's just like watching Netflix. It's more entertaining though. Just picking your favorite show. I come down to the big screen, or well, I got a big screen in every room, but I'll come down and kick back in these big jumbo recliners and let it back and hit that replay. The replay crew. I don't always comment, but I definitely likes the replays, man. Some of them be 2 and 3 hours. Shout out to Vibe Nation. His be like 8 hours, man. I have to do that one in pieces. I have to do that one in days and segments. But it's your man Jay, man. If you had a good time, hit that thumbs up on your way out. I appreciate the love. The Pixel Slate is a boss. It's my new streaming device. I really like it. So shout out to all the people that rocks with me from day one. All the people that just came on board in the last 12 months. This is what you get, man. I just give it to you as is. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts, and that's just what it is. So I think I'm gonna get out of here, and I appreciate you guys, man. I'm out. Take care.